Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the heart of America, one story at a time. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to share with you today's top story from the road. As we begin this new day, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of our country, from the sun-kissed hills of California to the bustling streets of New York City. Today, we find ourselves in the Golden State, where a story of intrigue and human drama is unfolding. You may recall the infamous case of Eric and Lyle Menendez, the brothers who were convicted of murdering their parents in 1989. After spending decades behind bars, they're now facing a parole hearing scheduled for later this month. But just weeks before this critical juncture, Eric Menendez has been taken to a hospital with a serious medical condition, according to his lawyer. As we delve into this story, let's take a moment to consider the complexities of human nature and the consequences of our actions. The Menendez brothers' case has captivated the nation for years, raising questions about justice, morality, and the human condition. Imagine yourself standing outside the San Diego prison where Eric Menendez was being held, feeling the warm California sun on your skin as you ponder the twists and turns of this remarkable story. The sound of seagulls fills the air, a stark contrast to the somber atmosphere of the prison walls. As we navigate the nuances of this case, let's not forget the people involved: the brothers, their lawyer, and the families affected by their actions. Each person has a unique story to tell, and it's our responsibility as storytellers to approach these narratives with empathy and understanding. As we take a break from today's story, I invite you to reflect on the power of human resilience and the importance of compassion in our lives. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. As we continue our journey today, we're going to take a flight, not just any flight, but one that's been 50 years in the making. Imagine a sky once filled with the vibrant colors and majestic presence of blue and yellow macaws, only to have them disappear for decades. But thanks to a dedicated team of conservationists and a novel approach to reintroduction, these stunning birds are gracing the skies of São Paulo, Brazil, once again. In the southeastern part of the state, in an area known as São Simão, a project that began with a simple yet innovative idea has led to the successful return of 6 blue and yellow macaws. The technique, known as free flight, is typically used for training pet birds but was boldly applied here to encourage captive-born macaw chicks to take to the skies as early as 3 months old. This method involves starting flight training with a mobile cage when the chicks are around 90 days old, gradually increasing the distance they need to fly to be fed, and eventually flying them out of their aviary and back again. What's truly remarkable about this story is not just the success rate. An impressive 100% of the birds are still alive and well adapted to the wild, even surviving a wildfire that swept through the region in 2024. But it's also the way this project underscores the importance of early adaptation and natural exposure for these birds. Traditional methods, which involve raising macaws in captivity until they're around 2 or 3 years old before release, have shown much lower success rates. The fear of natural elements like sun, wind, butterflies, and even falling leaves can cause phobias in birds raised entirely in closed environments, leading to desperation flights upon release. The team behind this project, including experts like Chris Biro and biologist Humberto Menendez, has shown us that with the right approach, we can not only bring back species from the brink of local extinction, but also do so in a way that respects their natural instincts and needs. As Menendez shared, remembering his grandfather's tales of macaws in the region, seeing them return is a moment of pure joy, a testament to what can be achieved through dedication and innovative conservation practices. As we look to the future, this project serves as a beacon of hope for other species facing similar challenges. The plan to test this technique with smaller birds, like the red-shouldered macaw, which may be more vulnerable to predation, highlights the ongoing commitment to learning and adapting in the pursuit of conservation. For now, let's bask in the beauty of this success story, imagining those vibrant blue and yellow feathers against the Brazilian sky, a sight that's been absent for far too long. It's a reminder that even after decades of absence, With the right approach, we can bring back what was thought to be lost forever. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. We've had an exciting journey so far, exploring fascinating destinations and uncovering intriguing stories. As we wrap up today's episode, I'd like to take you back in time to a land filled with ancient creatures and hidden wonders. Imagine yourself standing in the sweltering heat of the Tatacoa Desert in Colombia, surrounded by fossils that tell the tale of a bygone era. Our story takes us 13 million years into the past, where a fearsome predator known as the terror bird roamed the earth. These towering creatures, reaching heights of over 2.5 meters, were apex predators with powerful legs and hooked beaks. But, as it often does, nature had other plans. Scientists have discovered evidence of a dramatic encounter between one of these terror birds and an even larger predator, a caiman-like reptile called Purosaurus nevensis. The fossilized leg bone of the terror bird, found in the Tatacoa Desert, bears the unmistakable marks of a brutal attack. Using 3 digital scans, researchers have reconstructed the events of that fateful day, suggesting that the caiman ambushed the terror bird from the water's edge, much like its modern-day counterparts. The battle was fierce, and unfortunately for the terror bird, it did not survive. This incredible find has shed new light on the ancient ecosystem of the region, revealing that even the most fearsome predators can fall victim to others. As we continue to explore and uncover the secrets of our planet's history, we're reminded that every discovery, no matter how small, can complete a much larger story. And so, as we conclude today's journey through time and space, I'd like to leave you with a sense of wonder and awe for the natural world. The stories of our planet's past are etched in the fossils, landscapes, and creatures that surround us, waiting to be uncovered and shared. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on traveling.